Excuse me. Hello, all you Wookiee warriors. How's it going? Let me get all set up here. But while I'm doing that, I want to apologize, everyone, for not streaming yesterday. I was just super tired. Like, I normally don't sleep till like 9, but I woke up, I was like, the alarm was going off. I ended up setting it for 9 o'clock, like 9:30, and I just fell back asleep. But hopefully this week I can start working on getting myself some better sleep. I was actually contemplating whether to stream today or not because we had a pretty big storm come through on actually not that long ago, and it actually made our power fluctuate for a minute. So I was wondering if it was even going to be safe for me to stream. Or would the power go out? But it looks like the storm pretty much passed by, so we're good there. All signed and sealed. So last time we were having fun in the American Revolution. We met with Samuel Adams, also good beer. We learned how to captain a ship, but all that came crashing down when we needed a new power source. And hey, Desmond, let's play Desmond. And Desmond broke the game. It caused my game to completely freeze. I had no choice other than to end the stream. It's all Desmond's fault. So let's hope for the best. like that pipe could have been better lit. Oh, I didn't check my audio. Oops. Okay, audio's fine.
Oh, no, hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
I kind of agree with that statement. I mean, he could have killed us. I'm sorry, this is where I would tap out. Yeah. Yeah. Made one wrong move and... I mean, I know he's wearing a parachute, but still. Yeah. Just thinking about it, or watching him do it, is giving me the chills.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Thank you, Rebecca. Why? Can you imagine playing this in VR? I don't know if I could make it in this scene.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Oh, sure.
You might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
You know, there's a time for joking and there's a time to just shut up. Ugh. I think I should seriously kick Sean's ass when I get home back. Yeah, let's walk.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Not me. Not this Wookiee. Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh, beautiful sky. Yeah. Do I have to do this?
Now, open your chute now.
Oh. No more. Please tell me there's no more. That we can effectively keep our feet on the ground. Wow, that's like really unsecure.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you've got to the counter. Oh!
Ow. Well, that's gonna leave a mark.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done. Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But it's impossible. There are existential differences, insurmountable. If there were to be unity, it wouldn't be a truce so much as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try and talk to Vidic? Come to an arrangement, even if it's only temporary?
We'd all be so busy watching our backs, nothing would get accomplished. Imagine that. We're more productive at war.
Well, have we ever tried sending in someone? Doing to them what they did to us with Lucy? Or Cross?
We have, and it's never worked. We've sent people who were either too weak and found themselves turned, or too strong and were unable to carry out the charade.
I just feel like we all want the same thing.
We use the same words, but that's all they are, words. In the end, it all comes down to freedom. We seek it, they detest it. And so there's never an end to the fight. Not until one side is completely gone.
Is that even possible?
Probably not. Our two groups have existed in one form or another since, well, since forever. But things can be better than they are. And that's something.
Did you look for me, Dad? When I was gone?
Every day.
Come on.
I mean it. Every night I'd look, searching for your name or variations of it, hoping you'd slip up. Abstergo only found you first because they had better access. A few more days and it would have been me.
Well, I'm here now.
And I'm glad.
Do you think Lucy regretted what she was doing?
I used to think I knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. So I really can't give you an honest answer.
She seemed so sincere, though. Like she really wanted to make a difference.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
It just keeps happening over and over again.
What does?
Everything.
Don't get weird on me, Desmond.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
All right, then. You should think about getting back in the Animus. We've got to find that key.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? They're powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
My only theory would be ascension. What I mean by ascension, guys, if you guys are familiar with the show Star Trek, or not Star Trek, Stargate Atlantis, well, even it's kind of touched on Star Trek a little bit too. Where in Stargate Atlantis, the gate builders, as they're referred to, but they're also known as the Atlanteans, they end up leaving our realm. They ascended themselves to a higher plane of existence. And they govern themselves with rules. In the show, that they have a strict policy of non-interference because their counterparts, the Ori, they thrive. They're more powerful because than the ancients because they thrive on worship. The ancients found this out once because at some point they were not so hands off, but they saw to see that they were affecting a change in development of species, and they didn't want that, so they decided to do completely non-interference. I guess not so similar from, the game. The Templars want control, the Assassins want to defend freedom, encourage freedom. So same thing with the agents. And and Star Trek, there was an episode where a race of beings were evolving to a state beyond their need for physical forms. But the process was very painful. Some of them thought that some of the civilizations knew about it, but they were killing off these people that were showing signs of the evolution to stave it off. One, I think his name was John Doe in the show. He managed to get through it, and he evolved into a state of like pure energy. So that's the only thing I could think of, is that the civilization is still around, but they exist in a realm beyond our physical understanding. They consist of pure energy.
Was it weird seeing Cross?
What do you mean?
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent, like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
You're lucky. We all are. We have people who care about us, who look out for us. He was all alone, and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Who's that?
She tried to help him. She trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him to see if she could fix things.
Well, what happened?
What do you think happened? He killed her. That's what he does. That's all he knows how to do. Sometimes it seems like that's all any of us know how to do.
Rebecca.
I just want to be alone right now.
So where is Sean? Of course.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
Sure. And if I wind up in a comatose state because of it.
So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. Well, I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out. wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now, when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently. I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source. Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. Just, that's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
Sure, it looks like you're doing something very important, just pacing back and forth.
Beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor, and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not. If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Although I kind of prefer the ancients.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Then again, the ancients indoctrinated crystal technology. As crystals have a much higher capacity to contain energy.
Good luck, Desmond.
Gee, thanks.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Connor! Spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
I agree with Achilles. When you think about it, we spent how many hours and time to repair the house, and he goes and buries a hatchet in the post. I'll be right back.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Darn it! I need to write a sticky note on my computer or something. Like, Wookie, don't forget to unmute your mic, because I forget to do it so many times. Hey, bro. And how's it go? When? I was saying, you didn't have to do that, bro. I want a spawn massive amiibo. Oh, that sounds sick. Send you checking now. Oh, fast travel. Yeah, I don't think I actually can, I swear, if I ever build my own house, I'm building myself a little secret area, a bat cave or something like that. Oh, okay, that's from my set. You know, it's interesting, when I first played this game, they only had, like, Ezio and a few other things, but they must have added all of these. I think yeah, this is your armory. Which is pretty low, probably. Yeah, we only have a hatchet. Snares. Sorry, I was trying to watch the video you sent me, bro. It's not just a massive amiibo, it's more other things. Other things put in there. About 400 bucks worth. Holy shit! Holy. Well, I'm definitely doing an unboxing, bro. I'll leave it up to you if you want me to do a private unboxing or just do it live. Alright, I need to run to the store first before we do anything. I forgot how the crafting in this game works. And I'm in the back porch. Enjoy, Bear. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Tracking is there. I need to sleep. It's up to you. Alright. Alright. Well, you get some good sleep, man. I'm sorry I missed your call earlier. Like, I was literally on the couch watching TV, and I just, like, zonked out, and I wake up after I hear my alarm going off. And I'm like, oh, I gotta wake up. And then I see your messages. Interactive conversations. It's alright. I slept. Spelled your last name. It's okay. My last name, people can't get it right. Like, people try to pronounce it. Like, people have used it and it's been weird. Like, I've been called, people have made it sound Japanese. Like, I was in high school and someone's calling off my name and say, "Hello, Ken. I'll show you the DM I sent you, dude." Alright. So I'm at school and the teacher's like, is Marseki here? We're all looking around. I'm like, who's Marseki? And then I walk up to the teacher. I'm like, oh, do you mean this name? And he's like, oh, yes. I'm like, people just can't pronounce it. I mean, I wish my last name was Wookiee. I mean, I think it would be so easy to pronounce at this point. But, I mean, if you guys want to know, since we're talking about my last name, my full name is Ryan Marschke. Marschke. German. I have German heritage. But everyone can't seem to pronounce it. It's either Marseki, which makes it sound like from Japan or something, or anything other than what it sounds like. We've actually me and my sister both grew up with people calling us Marshmallow. So yeah, I know it's not an easy last name to pronounce. Okay, you know what? We have some peg legs. We're gonna grab here. I don't remember what the peg legs are for. But I gotta say, you know, Connor must have been like fiercely working out. I mean, this dude is like beastly. He's like a bear. But, let you guys know that, I know I said I was going to do a Star Wars, video last week. I know I released a, plumbing video. A couple of reasons for that. One, I just couldn't think of all the things I wanted to say. I mean, I know what I want to say, I just couldn't think about, like, how I wanted to say, like, the context. But then I started doing, like, I had this plumbing project I had for a while, like, the drain wouldn't drain. And I talked to my uncle about it, and he gave me a plumbing snake. Or a grabber. You can make one of those, it's not too hard. I mean, you could, make one out of a zip tie, pretty much. But this one was already made and ready to go, so I'm like, oh, and he's like, I got an extra one, my gift to you. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. And he said, just go down there and you should be able to rip it out. Because my sister wanted to put Drano in there. I'm like, no, that's a bad idea. Drano, you should never use Drano on a drain unless, it's like food. Like build up from food. But that's the only reason you should use that, is because that it'll take away that kind of clog. But this one is, I know why it was clogged. It was just hair. You guys see in the video what was in the drain. Finally I can say hello. Hey, zombie! What's up? How's it going, man? Ugh. And I wish I planned it better, because that was like a spur of the moment. Wookiee chat. Work sucks, but I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not having a good day at work. I hope I can make it better. But to be honest, it's been kind of a rough week for me as well for work, because it's been so ungodly humid. Like, we had maybe one day where it was kind of like a reprieve. But it's just, and I know tonight's going to be nasty, because we just had a storm roll by, and the weather service says it's 100% humidity, and I just walked out for a moment. I'm like, oh, this is not going to be nice. Because working in a factory, if it's humid outside and let's say it's 60 at night, it's going to be like, it's still going to be like 70, 75 degrees with humidity inside the factory. It's nasty. But I wish I would have planned the video better, because I was trying to balance my phone, and you guys might have seen it in the video where I tried going like this to reassemble the P-trap, but it wasn't working. I couldn't get it, so I had to stop the video, reassemble, and then restart the video. And I was literally, just before I did anything, I was sitting on the couch watching One Piece. I was just like, just laying on the couch, just getting ready for bed, and I'm like, let's see if I can get this drain done. And literally was just sitting in my PJs, getting all, that's why you guys saw my hair all messed up, and because I was like, okay, I'll just make this video. And then I was gonna initially just post it on Facebook for my family, but I'm like, you know what, this would be good. This would be a good video for YouTube, so I edited it all together. But I noticed that there was a big black void when I was doing it, so I was trying to make sure the video looked cool. So at first I was gonna put plumbing in the background, but the plumbing just didn't show up very well with the video, so I just decided to go with water. But I promise. Stupid wolf. Get off me. Well, best not let these hides go to waste. The one thing, the one complaint I have on this game is the fact that we don't get healing items in this one, which is something they did correct by returning the healing items to other Assassin's Creeds. After this one, like I think you get healing items in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I'll leave it up to you guys. I really don't care for Unity, I really don't, but since it is free right now, I haven't confirmed that, but I'll definitely take a look. If you guys want me to, I'll play Unity. Just for you guys, I will play Unity. But otherwise, I'm skipping it because I really don't care for the game. I need more arrows, that's what I need. Like, I have no ammunition, I have no arrows, no bullets. And I kind of phrased that just like you saw that in Robin Hood when the guy was like, "No bows, no swords, leave your weapons here." And you can tell he hates saying it because he has to say it to every single person. It's like, this is what I get paid for. Such a good movie.
Yama.
Pardon me. Alright, I think there's 2 more total that I need to get. And then I think we'll actually go to the frontier first, because I know there's a bunch of viewpoints we kind of skipped. I will say this though, the one thing I really liked about Assassin's Creed 2, or 3, I guess you could say 2 as well, is I kind of like how you start out as kind of like a nobody. Like, you're not an assassin, but you kind of grow, you get trained kind of like into the way, I guess you can say. Like, Ezio went through years of training under his Uncle Mario, and he initially was just going to go to Spain. And then Connor, you know, was a Native American. He was having fun with his friends. And then one day the Templars come along and they burn down his village. And then he goes off to learn to be an assassin. Which, I like the concept, and like in this one, the Templars have essentially won. The Assassin Order was defeated for a time. There's only a handful of members, and they're just kind of like the Jedi. They went into hiding. Because that's kind of how I feel. Achilles is. He's like. Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's in hiding, but a reluctant teacher. I do like the change into like when we're swimming around. It's now like we're climbing up a wall face. It's actually transformative. That you actually rise up out of the water versus like climbing up like you're going up a building. You guys might have noticed, like, my post on Twitter and Discord. It says, my beard is getting long. I was bored out of my mind at work last night. The job I was doing was pretty easy. Had not like an extremely long cycle time, but it did have a fair amount of time before it injected the part. So I was like practically just like, at the beginning of the night, I kind of just stood there, like, okay. Then I saw how much time it took. And I'm like, eh. So like towards the end of the night, I grabbed my phone, I took a picture, and I went the fan was blowing on me, my hair was all messed up, and I'm like, my beard's getting longer. Man, I'm gonna get old.
Yama.
I feel like the only time I actually fail these, because you have to. It feels like I have to hold down the button just to do the Q2E. there's holds. Why? No. Connor! You're making me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Go that way. This is the one that was absolutely annoying to find because gotta be a way up.
Yeah, man.
You know, luckily today's my last work day, so.
Yeah, man.
See, it shows it's up there, but I can't scale this mountain. No, I want you to go up, Connor. I guess this tree doesn't... Oh, it does, you idiot. But I don't think that part opens up any higher. Maybe they are missing something. Maybe it's not like on that cliff, but maybe it's inside a crevice in the cliff. I mean, you would think that you could scale up this or something, but nope. I'm gonna look that up. I'm wondering if I'm just like trying to get it too early. I hate it when people do that and okay, that's what I was looking for. The morale up. So this was what I was missing.
Yeah, man.
Oh no no. There we go. Alright, let's go to the conversation, because it's practically on the way to the Peg Leg. Excuse me. Ooh, I thought I messed up there.
You must be Connor. We've been raring to finally meet you. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana. We're the wives of those two blockheads who cut trees.
Nice to meet you. We've heard so much of you from the boys. Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husbands must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
Let's go to the peg leg, because that's pretty close to the objective of leaving. I can't remember if it's the peg legs or something other than that. There is an mission that lets you get a bulletproof ring. It's a first civilization technology. They even told you that they were able to create barriers which made them bulletproof. Although the power source and how they manage it is in the game, the power source has lost some of its power, so it only lets you stay bulletproof for a limited amount of time. Dude, I'd be so scared to do that because, like, I think I'd probably land on the rock.
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier. What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain. Got some more? Let's have a look then. More keepers. Good on you. I'd say that's worth another letter.
I will be back for the rest.
What's he got this time? Let me see, let me see. You addled boy? That's not near enough.
So that is the peg leg to give. I think it gives you the ring. I'll be right back. Here we go. Alright, let's go to the homestead mission.
Yama. Yama.
I don't know, like I said, I think it'd be cool if I had a ship like that. Like, I don't know if I would actually sail anywhere, but I'd probably, like, live in it. Of course, I'd probably have to find someone who could wire it for, like, wireless service or internet. Because then I think there's peg legs in the frontier, and then in each city you visit, so Boston, New York, and I think you also go to Virginia. And I want to say we also go to Washington. This is the fire.
Let's see if our man can fly.
What in God's name is going on around? Please help me! Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
Building ourselves a little community now, are we?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Connor, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Actually, the rope dart's pretty fun. It's like using the batarang. Oh, I almost fell through the map. Not good.
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber? Don't know?
Hey! Where are you, fellas?
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No!
Spare me! Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
And I'm sure Achilles is like, well, there goes the neighborhood. Okay, so we haven't gotten... Alright, I need oak lumber for that, which is copper ore and walnut lumber. I need to get some stuff. Before I head off to Boston. Especially going to the frontier. Because I know there's viewpoints there. Probably peg legs I need to pick up. Oh yeah. Definitely a lot of viewpoints. I guess we'll start with these two. And yep, there's already a pick leg right there. Or I should say these three. I don't think you can get like mining resources until you get a miner. So you can mine those ores for you. I mean, this is, I guess you could say this is kind of all boring stuff. Going to the viewpoints, getting to the viewpoint, synchronizing, then getting the peg legs. Hell, dude, just climb up it. Hey. So I gotta get all the way up there, huh? No, 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 no. At least this one's easier to get to.
Yama. Yeah, man.
I feel like it's probably in a cave or something. And I'd be right. Since we're down here, let's get these two, and then we'll get these. I wonder whose place this is. Oh, you know what? I think I know where I'm at. I think we come here later in the story. I don't still understand how he can stand up like that with how it is. Ooh, chest. Owie. Open. Jeez, that took a lot more effort than I expected. It's like, do I really want to open this? I don't know. How am I supposed to get up there? It won't listen to me. Sure, that's exactly what you need to be doing. Yes! Finally! No! Oh, that's my fault, because I thought that was what you should be doing. I hate this tree. Why did I have to make it so high up? Oh, come on! like that tree. I don't like that tree. That took way longer to climb. Okay, I guess we go here. I'm gonna die. not another one. And then here. Gotta be a cave. Somewhere. Should be a cave somewhere. What's there? Ah, there we go. I need to start trying to get better at getting back on my normal streaming schedule. Although, first step is to get decent back into my normal sleep schedule. Another tree. Although I think I'm getting better at climbing them. That we got 1, 2 left. Oh, 3. Thanks to a homestead mission. I just hope this one's not in a cave. Yeah, I can't stream for much longer though. It's already 9 o'clock. Gotta get ready for work. It's gonna be in hot. But on the fort. Come on, the fence break! Oh, stop stop jumping! Oh my gosh. I'm clicking defense break and he just keeps on going da 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 da. Why? Amazing. Well, thank you. I don't think I did anything that special. I even got one of the guards stuck in the door. See? Gotta love cherry in the door time. There. Oh. I can't revive my health. I have to break away from combat just to do it. Ah, damn it. Well, at least I can climb and they can't. Trust me. It's way worse than on Unity. Oh, I remember. It always trickles up so slowly, too. time to run. Let's see if they can follow me up here. I mean, I took quite a bit of them out right there. Templars are shooting literally a ghost when you're hit. Exactly. Ow. I didn't want to climb up the chimney, but damn! I was doing so well. Instant kill! Hey, you! Hey! I said stop! Time to run. Or, in this case, fall. Ow! Damn! I'm not even that accurate with these weapons. They just need to break their line of sight for a moment. need a Gatling gun. That's what I need. Alright, Killer Captain. Owie. Damn, that guy could take a good gunshot? Jeez. Time to run. Oh, look at them. They're so trying so hard to find me. I think I've killed most of them. You know what? Never mind. Whew! Now I can get the treasure. I agree. You should be able to. You should be able to shoot your target while you're running. I agree. Well, this is officially now my fort. There was not that many soldiers. I killed them all. Me after dying in this part 50 times worth it. I didn't die that many times, I don't think. I think I died 3. If I'm being fair. Alright. Time to get the last things I'm trying to get done. Okay, here, 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 and here, and then that's it. I gotta go. Gotta get ready for work. Well, I still got time, but I gotta get things prepared for work. It's gonna be a hot and humid one. The funny part is they're still your enemies. Only if I attack them, they're my enemies. Funny part is, that part is that he was in the water and he's still considered, it's the game said, oh no, 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 he didn't fall in the water, you're still dry. Another tree. Wait. Huh. I thought there was a treasure chest. It looked like... Might have just been the building though. What memory is this? Don't remember. Five. Whenever I used to see Connor not being able to climb tree, I was like, there's no way you denied it this time. Well, I'm gonna probably die. looks to be one more viewpoint and a homestead mission, and then I'm probably gonna call it. Yeah, I also forgot about those parts where ugh. Oh yeah. I also forgot about those parts where the best to laugh at. Maybe like jumping out of the tree and hoping that there's a safe place to land. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Where I'm balancing with basically 1 foot. Oh, come on, Connor. You're almost there, dude. Oh, convoy. Is that what it is? No, but there is a treasure chest there. I'll just kill everyone here, because I want that chest. You messed up my kill streak. Well, reload the damn gun, dude. Thank you. I'll take that. I'm telling you, Connor is a bouncy boy. Man, they should just give me the treasure. Wolf's not even on me.
Yeah, man.
Come on, wolves. I'm trying to leave you guys alone. I got enough wolf pelts.
Yeah, man.
You guys need obedience training. That's what you guys need. Attack everyone else, just not me. I could live with that. Hey, Floyd. How's it go when I do it all for the Wookiee? The Wookiee. this is my last viewpoint. And what did you know, it's another tree. Starting to feel more like George of the Jungle at the moment. I would say Donkey Kong, but if you think about it, DK never really climbed trees. Well, I guess I could consider the platforming part of it. Climbing a tree, I guess. This is how you climb the tree, climb the tree, climb the tree. This is how we climb the tree all day long. And there is, wouldn't you know it, there is no safe spot, so I'll probably end up dying again. Okay, so... Oh, there is treasure here. Whee! Oh, that would have been so cool if I actually landed on the cow. I probably would still died, but it would be kind of funny if I did. I swear this one took me minutes to understand. Oh, well, as you know, it's probably in the fort. I'm not doing a fort. Nope. Gonna go straight here, because that's gonna take me a while to do. We'll save that for tomorrow. And we'll just do this quick mission, and then I will call it a day and go to work.
Take what you deserve, rebel. Back off! This is not your business.
I'm making it my business.
What happened?
They demanded we give our entire yield to the crown. Warren refused. They killed our animals, salted our earth, then dragged us out. You saw what followed. I'm afraid we have nothing to give you in thanks, stranger. We have nothing left.
Perhaps there is something you could do instead.
Oh, I'm not holding the button.
I live in a small community not far from here. The soil is rich. The people I live with would have need of fresh vegetables, wheat, or corn. If you were to rebuild your farm, you may prosper.
What kindness is this? We'll certainly come see. Thank you.
I don't know, I just never find a use for blocking or countering. I think they took the countering out of it as much as possible, or screwed the counter up as much as possible, because in previous games it pretty much made you a god. Like, you were undefeatable with counters. Like, it should, like after you counter, you have that pause, it should give you that attack. but it doesn't. Approach the fort. I don't have time for the fort today. Alright guys, well, that's all the time I have for today. I will be streaming again tomorrow, continuing on with our epic adventure with Connor through the American Revolution. It was nice seeing you, man. It was nice having you here. I'm trying to think. I'll definitely probably put a Star Wars video out for you guys probably next Monday. I just gotta figure out how I want to do it. Aside from that, I got nothing else for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys are all having a Wookiee-tastic day. And I'll see you all on our next adventure. Till next time, see ya!